Hello, darlings. Happy October. Miss me? I missed you. I'm sorry I've been gone so long. I keep apologizing for this, but I do have good news. This week, I am opening my Tarot 101 channel, my secondary channel to this channel. I know this is a brand new channel, and so it's ambitious of me to consider opening a How to Read Tarot channel, but I'm going to start loading up videos. I have all 78 cards, short videos about the meaning of all 78 cards of the deck. And I'm going to, you can't load them all up at once. YouTube doesn't like that. So I'm going to be loading up between 2 and 4 a day, starting next Thursday. And I'm very excited about this because not only will I be reading here once that's going more, but also I will be teaching you how to read tarot if you want to learn. If you want to get to know the cards, I'm going to first list every single card and definitions for them. And then I'm going to start doing how to put it together videos, right? How to put one card with another card, how to do a spread, how to do freeform reading like I do at this point, because once you've been reading for 30 years, blah, blah, blah. So, right. But this reading today, pour vous, my darling tiny collective, we're going to do a little fun end of October reading with lovely spooky decks and cuteness and just the general vibe in the dystopia. I hope you'll join me. So let's pull some oracle cards. So, what does my darling collective need to know for the rest of the month? Rest of the month. What do we have? Okay. And a couple of these. Trying to go for an elegant theme, but always need tea leaves because people generally like them, and I do as well. All right, some tea leaves. Actually, let's try this. All right, who wants to talk to me? You. Yeah, you. And you. Let's see, you two. Right. And you. You. And you. Okay, you as well. Oh, all right. All right. I think that's it. And you, okay? You insisted, so I respond. This will be our tarot. This will be our clarifying tarot, if we want. It's the Cats Rule the World deck. And this is my gorgeous new spooky deck. It's a very Tim Burton-esque feel. Beautiful imagery. I hope you enjoy it. All right, darlings, sweethearts, cutie pies. Feeling very sentimental today. I'm feeling my emotions are feeling very um, loving and spilling up and over. And I thought, I'm recording all these card videos, all these tarot card how-to 101 videos, and I just felt a very strong urge to do a reading for my regular channel, my itty bitty teeny tiny regular channel. So I love you. Justice is coming. Girl, don't we need that? Also, as a redhead, I'm just enjoying this very much. Okay. We've got education. Ooh, what was I just talking about? How fun. And source. Source. The word we tend to use when we want to think of something larger than ourselves. the creator of all this madness, the energy that's trying to have an experience of itself by creating contrast between itself, and we are that contrast, I guess. Your two leaves are leg, stepping into a new experience. Sorry, my hands are very dry. I look a bit cronish today. I am a youthful crone. Carriage, a journey either physical or mental. As always, oracle cards are for you more than me. They're for you to give context to see if this reading is for you. Give you an idea. You know what? We need some Kipper cards too. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Hey, hi Cynthia. All right, that's just for me, and that's my friend. All right, butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah, you love to see it. Family wishes come true. Sorry, my nails are such a wreck. Family wishes come true. And April. My toughest month. How about you? So, sorry, me. Aren't I just meing myself my way through this? Sorry. But yeah, maybe that's how it is today. Maybe I'm going to claim this reading as well. We'll see. Um, right. So maybe this reading pertains to April. Maybe this reading, I'm not good at telling time, as I always say, but time to go out and have fun. Really? Is it? Deep, deep friendship with someone of the same gender. Sex. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Position of authority. All right. I have no idea how to put those together, to be perfectly frank. Oracle cards are funny that way, but you can pull from this a few different things. We've got 2 cards of friendship, 2 cards of change for the better and new opportunities, a card of family, new card of family wishes coming true, positions of authority, stubbornness. I'm not sure where stubbornness plays into this, but yeah. You know what? Let's pull some Kipper cards as well. Why not? Let's see. Any cards want to come through? All right. Any others? Any others? Okay, those others. We've got official person. Oh, aren't we just so tired of them? Okay, official person. House. Interesting. Change. Some of you might be getting a new place. Message of concern. A message of concern doesn't necessarily mean that, like, it's a problem. It just means, changes on the wind. Paying attention to things. Okay. So there, we've got, you know what? I'm going to move those for the time being. We're going to just do a little rearranging here. Right. Source. Education. All right. We have a 10 gajillion cards, and let's look at the tarot. What does this little collective need to know the most about the second half of October? Yeah? Well, oh my goodness, we have been blessed. We have been blessed. Hello, darling. Ah, the devil baby has arrived. Madame Bijou, come here, sweetheart. Come on. Come on, honey. Come here, honey. It's okay. Want to say hi to everybody? Hi. There's a candle. Be careful. We're going to blow out that candle. Yeah. Oh, no? Oh, good. Well, if Bijou shows up in a spread, then, clearly this is a good omen, especially for Halloween. Yes? Our little familiar. Bye-bye. Good girl. Okay. Well, that just lifts my spirits. How about you? We've got the Nine of Swords. Okay. All right. So the Knight of Swords, I don't know if the Knight of Swords, I don't know if 2025 could be more symbolized in a card than the Nine of Swords. Worry, stress, shame, fear of shame, fear of humiliation, fear of degradation, fear of getting caught, worries, worries, worries. Fine. It's fine. Often it's just all in your head. It's very rarely in the real world. But I am, this is a stressful time. And people are just feeling very worried and kind of holding fast to their money and holding fast to their time. And they're worried about what's going to happen next. So the Nine of Swords showing up, makes sense. Eight of Pentacles. Forward movement, regardless. Eight of Pentacles is just kind of putting your head down and getting to work in spite of that. Which is what we have to do, frankly. Eight of Wands. Interesting. Eight of Pentacles and then the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a card of triumph after much struggle. We like to see that. This is good. Going this direction works just fine for me. You're in a place that causes you great worry. You put your head down and do the work and know what you need to do, and you survive it. You not just survive it, you win. This is a card of triumph, but it is a hard-won triumph. Seven of Pentacles. Assessing whether the investment you've made so far and the work you've done so far is worth it. And the Ace of Wands. Yes. You're about to have a brilliant new beginning. Absolutely. You're about to have a brilliant... God, this deck is really charming. You're about to have a brilliant new beginning. Oh my goodness. And that will allow you to balance your time better. I think this reading's kind of for me. I hope it's for you too, but I'm going to put it out there with the assumption that it's for all of us, anyone who connects with it. But certainly I'm claiming this reading as my own. So this first line is all about being worried, taking steps, working hard, investing in something, having it work out, and having a pivot that is a brilliant new shift. And as a result, you can rest a little, you can be less stressed, you can be less worried, you can balance your life a little bit better. Works for me. Three of Swords. Yeah, you are coming out of a place of heartbreak and into a much better financial place. Love to see it. I'm going to grab a clarifying card for this Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords about? What's this Three of Swords about? The Three of Swords is a card of revelation that is heartbreaking, a loss that hurts you. It's a very dramatic, almost melodramatic card. So sometimes it's, all the storm and drying, and it's not necessarily something so awful. It just feels like a bit of a shock. You catch someone in a lie, someone cheats on you, someone does something shockingly painful, and you go, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you recover, right? So, what do we have? Okay. Right. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Three of Swords. Interesting. Clarifying Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Okay, this, yeah, the Scottish fold, how cute. Strongly suggests that you see something on the wind with regards to work. You make a choice, a pivot, a new plan, and it pays off for you. Pays off for you, pays off for you, pays off for you. You're doing something a little bit different than you were doing before, or you're starting a side gig that, this is why I'm claiming it for myself, I suppose. You start a side gig that actually pays off in a way that surprises you because you have expertise in an area that maybe you took for granted. It's just things that used to sustain you no longer do so. Things that used to feel like the most secure thing in your life are shook up. And my God, I know that's the theme for the year. Every norm every norm disgustedly thrown aside. Every expectation that we've ever had as far as decorum, leadership, uh, economy, all of it just absolutely thrown to the wind. And so we all feel just like we're just grasping at the sides of a muddy wall as it collapses. I get it. But it seems like this little group is making a pivot that will pay off. The Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles, could traditionally be depicted almost like, if you've ever seen, and I mentioned this in another video, like the pop art depictions of Lakshmi in Hindu pop art, right? Um, Always lots of pink, always gold coins spilling out of her hands. This is a melancholy looking little card, but it actually is that. It's generosity. The gods decide that your efforts were worth it and give you generosity. The three, you turn the pain of the situation into a new experience, a new leveling up, a new forward movement. We're off to a good start. Let's get some more cards. 4 more cards to start. What does my darling little collective need to know? You have 2. Okay. So my darling little collective need to know. October. That's too much. That's not too much. Ha! What an outcome card. Fantastic. My God. Hanged Man. Okay. 5 of Swords. Jesus. Will we get clarifying for that? Okay. 7 of Wands. Triumph again. Rapid movement and triumph again. 8 of Wands, sorry. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Oh, okay. Wow. Stuck energy. Difficult spread. Bear with me, darlings. Few things I'm seeing just looking at my monitor here as I work. Okay. Look at all the yellow. So much yellow, right? Sacral chakra work. Issues of fundamental security, financial prosperity, issues of knowing how to take care of yourself, feeling like you can handle that. All of that are in play here. Okay. I gave the definition of this eight of wands, uh, with the definition of this card. My brain hasn't quite got every single. This is a relatively new deck. I've only had it for a couple of months. I've really been enjoying it, but I'm transposing a little bit. So please forgive me. But here it is. The card that I was calling this is this. The card I'm calling this was this. This is a card of rapid fire movement and change. This is a card of triumph after adversity. This is a card of fighting for funsies. This is one of the crappy. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. We have two of the meanest cards in the deck in this spread: the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is an ugly card. The Five of Swords, though, is a perfect depiction of the behavior of a certain person and a certain party this past year. It's fighting for funsies. It's being, ignoble. It's winning, but at the price of dignity, history, all norms, all that. And so everybody is functioning in a state of having to live in an atmosphere of that. And what this says is it makes it hard to do new things. It makes it hard to pivot. It makes it hard to be creative in the face of problems, because this influence, right? This influence, and especially right next to the Hangman, we're going to get some clarifying cards, but especially right next to the Hangman, suggests a lot of what is affecting you emotionally and physically and financially is wholly out of your control, right? The Hangman is a card of having it be fully out of your control. And that the more you struggle, the worse you feel, because it's spirit's taking the wheel at this point. I mean, we can say yes, it's out of our control because horrifying people are in charge. And I have, personally felt direct and meaningful impact from policies made this year that have affected my business and my life and my mental health and my healthcare and all of it, right? So it's not as if we can say it's all in our head. The stress is all in our head. But these are cards of thriving under very difficult conditions. This is, I am again claiming this spread, because this is a spread of buckling down, figuring out, making good choices, and actually making the right choices that cause positive change. There is no better card for an outcome card than the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, the happiest outcome card. Like, I mean, there are other happier even than this cards in the deck, but when this particular card, the Nine of Wands, falls into the last card drawn, so to speak, an outcome placement, it means wish come true strongly. So whatever it is that you're needing to do in order to pull yourself out of the muck that someone else imposed on you, whatever's going on in your life that is affecting you from the outside, it's not your bad choices. It's just literally what's happening around you and how you're being treated and how it is affecting you in a way that you're just minding your own business and trying to like buy some eggs and do your life and pay the bills and keep the lights on, and the outside world is boo boo boo. Whatever choices you are making right now, whatever your intuition and spirit is calling you to do, whatever spirit is and source is saying, you could try this, you could go over here, you could do this, follow it. Yeah, it'll pay off. It'll pay off in a way that surprises you. It will create more balance, more money, lots more money. Okay? It's good. We're okay. Let's get some clarifying cards, though, for these two. Especially that Five of Swords. I want confirmation of what I'm saying here. I can define cards, and then my brain will tell a story. And usually it's funny because, especially when I'm doing like a general reading online and I'm just sending it out into the ether, um, I will be telling a story with the cards that I think, where is this story coming from? Like I'm just like pulling it out of my ear Sure, my ear. Pulling it out of my ear and saying it and not even knowing why I'm saying it. And oftentimes it ends up being really right for someone or even myself. This one feels very personal today, so forgive me if this seems like a mirror reading, but let's I would like to know a little bit more about that 5 of swords cuz that is my least favorite card in the deck. So, what is it? Help my darlings to know what they need to know. Help me know what I need. Okay. Huh. 5 of Pentacles. Right. Right. Okay. So, it's the ugly behavior of outside influences, and it has caused tremendous amounts of material stress. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is one of the few negative cards in the Pentacle deck and the Pentacle suit, excuse me. And it is a temporary impoverishment, right? This is a temporary struggle. If you're like me, your summer was, shall we say, difficult. I had to lean very heavily. I mean, I won't even lie. I had to lean very heavily on friends in order to get through it. And I am very blessed in friendship. So that's how I did it. And again, it's reinforced that the ugliness of the outside world will not stop you from achieving the goals that you're hoping to achieve. And that the small callings that you feel inside you to do something different, to pursue something, to seek out something, if you're feeling those kind of callings, follow them. Follow the rabbit. Follow the bunny. Okay? Follow the rabbit. We're gonna call that a rabbit. I don't know. It's kind of rabbity. I don't know. It's a spooky little cutie. Let's take some more cards. All right. Wands, Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Before we finish this off, what do they most need to know? Give me 3 cards here. Some final thoughts, please. Okay. That works. That works. One more, please. For the rest of this month. One more, please. You? No, not you. Okay. One more? You know what? Boy, this whole spread's fighting me today. Okay, you. Good. Okay. Okay. All right, darlings, we have the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady improvement. Also, there's a star on this card. As you know, I'm obsessed with stars. That is my particular jam. My love of a certain vampire from a certain game, notwithstanding. And every star showing up. Oh, there we go. The strength card. You've got this. You've got this. I'm completely in love with this deck. How about you? Let me know in the comments. And a beautiful 2 of Cups. Oh, you love to see it. Okay. Yay. These are nice cards to sign off with. 2 of Cups is a card of a wonderful atmosphere, moving into a better space, being around people that you really enjoy being around. It's also a card of romance, soulmate, that kind of stuff. It seems like a jarring pivot in this spread, which is so absolutely about jobs and money. So I'm going to say that in this context, the 2 of Cups is not maybe a romance unless that really applies to you. It's more about slow and steady. You absolutely have this, and you will move to a much more comfortable, relaxed, remember, a relaxed place. Things are going to improve. It's going to be a decent fall season. It's going to be okay in spite of everything. And I know, I get it. There's very little outside evidence to suggest that's true, but all of this is temporary. All of it. Can he do a lot of damage in the meantime? Yes. Is there a fair amount of evidence of congestive heart failure? Yes. So, anyway, not for you, of course. Not for you. All right, Puddins. I'm going to pull a little froggy card for you because I love you so. And we end readings around here with little froggy affirmation cards. Hopefully, I'll do another reading on Halloween itself. It's always a very good day to do that one for Halloween. When the veil is thin. Okay, little froggy. Here we are. Look in the mirror and say that you're beautiful. It means the most coming from you. Oh, that does. Okay, that's cute. Right. And you are. You are. When things are super shit, it's very easy to get, like, especially for women, uh, because we're taught from day one that our appearance is literally the only thing that's keeping us from having to live under a bridge, right? Like, our appearance is so critical that without a pleasing appearance, that, we're going to end up suffering our entire lives. And A, that's, horse poop. And B, what it does is when the world is bad and when things are tough and when you're struggling, you end up looking at yourself with a very critical eye. Like, your brain just takes over and says, well, if you weren't this, then your life would be better. If you were more this, then your life would not be happening this way. If you were more beautiful or thinner or whatever, then this would not be happening to you. And that's a lie. This thing that's happening to you is happening to you through no fault of your own. And all I see here is you buckling down and surviving it. Also, you're beautiful. And I don't care what you look like. I don't care. If you're here and you're seeing this, you are beautiful. I can tell. I have a nose for this sort of thing. We're all just so beautiful. All right, darlings. That's it for now. I hope to read for you again soon. I will be making an announcement about the other website and the Tarot 101 channel later on this week, and I hope you'll come check it out. All right. Mwah. I love you so much. Take care. Bye for now.